Oh, this is so nice. That is so nice. Karen from Mindset Equestrian. I am back in Southern Pines, Rayford actually, I think, at AP Hassinger. And this year, which they didn't have last year, we are discussing all of their new helmets. Aren't these just absolutely stunning? Like absolutely. And they come with all kinds of special features. This is my personal favorite thus far. So what you can, I don't know if you can see this, it's like glitter all over, sparkle gloss. The one thing about the Presidente helmets that's really cool is not only does it have a magnet clasp, you have to push in to release the magnet. Oh, that is really nice. And then you can one-handed click it and then it stays secure. That is really nice. There is a dial in the back and it will click, but it also gets hidden once your hair's in and your stuff's all situated. Each one comes with both a wide brim and a small brim, regular standard brim. How gorgeous is that? I don't think you can get the purples in this. I'm not seeing the purples. It's like, I guess, like it's so pretty. So I need to show you each one of these specifically. So each helmet does come with the short standard brim and then the wide brim with it. Yeah. Pop it.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I've got a skull cap for eventing. How great is that? Developed here in North Carolina. We call this the Sandhills, I think, don't we? Because we're kind of Rayford between Carolina Horse Park and the actual harness track. Yeah. It's just so beautiful. I need to take them outside and show you some more stuff. Plus, this is also where I get the breeches that are like butter with the gloss. Yep. Oh, and then I need to show you my favorite stuff. So nice. That is so nice. Oh, I'm still obsessed about this. Can you tell me about the inside? This obviously looks like it feels like it comes out. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's got buttons.
It's a removable washer liner. Yep.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep doing this with my new helmet. Okay. So we have the washable line. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. And then if I needed to add extra padding, because I have a perfectly round head, you do not have a round head off camera. How does this fit you?
Perfect. It actually fits absolutely perfectly because we specially designed the liner so that it would provide additional padding.
Oh, so look at the AP Hassinger.
Variety.
I love her class.
Of heads, because in our experience, if you're uncomfortable and your helmet's uncomfortable, you're going to be distracted and you're not going to be able to focus on what you're doing. Right. So we want these helmets not to be a distraction, but just to add that extra layer of protection so that you don't have to worry about it. That's certainly important to us, and that was a part of the design.
And then tell me about the safety features. Please. Please tell me about the safety features.
Absolutely. So this particular helmet, as you see, it's incredibly light. It's a special carbon fiber.
Very light.
This is slightly wider than most helmets on the market because we realized that most of the helmets on the market didn't provide enough crush resistance, and that's really important. We don't want your head to get crushed, so we did provide a little extra thickness there because that tends to be where people hit. We also
here.
Mm-hmm. And so of course we have the removable visor, and this is really important because we found in studies that a number of people were experiencing fractures in.
She's so pretty. She doesn't really want to be on camera, but here we go.
It's fine. I myself, as a number of people that I've ridden with, when we have accidents, because we all come off, realized that two main accidents were happening with helmets. That when you fall face first or even sideways, if the helmet comes down, it could fracture the bridge of your nose. Yeah. I fractured the bridge of my nose and had to have surgery. Conversely, if it pops up, then the back of the helmet could hit you right here in your spinal cord and render you paralyzed. And these were common accidents that helmet companies weren't addressing. So we addressed it by making a removable brim. And since we had the freedom in creating this removable brim, meaning if you hit hard, it will pop off and protect your nose as well as your spinal. So it gave us the freedom to actually create two different visors. So in our helmets, men can wear our traditional, or women, regular visor, which is standard on most helmets, but we also recognize that women, myself included, really do appreciate having the sun brim, also called a princess brim. So we have both. And then conversely, you can take this off altogether. Then it comes off and becomes a skull cap. So if you're riding a racehorse, certainly it's a much more stylish and more protective skull cap than what's on the market currently. We added extra ventilation in the back, and we have special vents here in the front. You can see the 3 large vents here, the 3 there, the large wind scoop vent in the front and the big larger vent in the back. But as you see, the visor comes off, and it's a lovely visor. It's finished with suede on the inside, so it's very classic, completes the look, and when it's on, it's a really seamless look. So again, if you're running cross country, etc., you certainly can put your helmet cover to match your outfit, or if you just want to be really stylish, I'd leave it off, because this is a beautiful, beautiful helmet in itself. So if you're running cross country and want to look a little stylish, this is your helmet. So there's a lot of key features, and then we certainly added specifically the magnetic clasp. We'll come a little bit closer. It actually finds itself. It's great. Did you guys see that? It finds itself, so you can't seat it wrong. Just bring it up, it finds itself, and it grabs. And also it rotates. Yeah. And that rotation allows you to tighten the strap where you're most comfortable, whereas other helmets tend to have a fixed sewn male and female piece. And unfortunately, if this sewn here hits you in your chin, it could pop off. So with this rotating, it actually increases comfort and makes sure that the helmet is seated properly under your chin. So these are some features that we added to these helmets to increase the safety for our riders, to increase the aesthetics based on what's on the market right now, and the flexibility to, again, change your visor. You can go without, you can have a regular visor, or you can choose the sun visor.
I will say, I mean, obviously, you know your product. They did that infomercial way better than I would have. This is light, but it fits me like a glove. And I know that you've always been size inclusive. That's why you've been so good to me and my clientele, who love your pants, by the way. Two of my clients don't like your pants. With my double chin, I'm always awkward trying to put someone's helmet on. And this adjusts beautifully for my
And if you'll turn sideways up here and look straight at me, but do you see how it fits properly under her chin? A lot of helmets tend to come here and with their chin straps, or they choke you. And you certainly, I mean, this actually has plenty of room to loosen to be more comfortable for you. And then there's a simple single button release. So when you're riding, last thing we want to do is drop our reins and hold one side, hold the other, and push them together when you're on the horse. So with this being one-handed, you can keep your hands on your reins, take it and go like this, and it will find itself one-handed.
Well, literally,
and one-handed on and off.
I was just telling her that when I go to meet new people, or I'm you know, we're chatting for less and they've got their helmet just hanging, and I'm like, oh, put your helmet, and they're like, oh, and it's like such a thing. But yeah, it's just one hand.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's there. It's already.
Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah.
And it grabs, because if you were to look at the nature of that, it has a lip around the little stud, so it really grabs a hold. And you can see that here.
I love their rose gold. We got to show them
So
rose gold.
I don't know if you can see, there's a little lip inside here, so it actually grabs, and then on the opposite side, you can see there's a little bit of a lip inside here. So when they come up here and grab, it's not coming off unless you push the button.
And also, like earlier, it took me a second to get the brim off, which with some like brims that come off, it's so flimsy.
Now I can show you how to put that one on. So we'll pop that off. It's really simple, but
so
it's
easy.
very secure. I don't want it to be that easy to come on and off, but it's really quite simple. We start, you can see the little divot there in our hole, so you just line it up right there, and then the next thing you line up is the front, and it fits right under here, and then you just simply bring it over here to the side, put a little bit of pressure, line a little hole up, there we go. Now you have a seamless helmet.
Yeah, I'll run that wide brim.
Sorry, and it's
on there.
It's on there.
Yeah, I mean it's
really
it's
nice.
on there. But we want it to come off when it needs to come off.
Yeah. Well, with my arthritis and carpal tunnel, that one-handed, just the thumb is so much easier
Absolutely.
than having to do all the rest of it. That is so nice.
Yeah.
Amy Hassinger yet again.
And then our third in our gloss collection is a beautiful gloss with a muted gunmetal rail that is quite lovely. It's very stylish, somewhat muted, very classic. A lot of attention to detail. This is one of my personal favorites. And then we also have our bling collection,
Just stunning.
which we love. This is our black matte with black crystals. And this is one that you could use. Certainly, it's very, very popular right now in Florida in dressage. It's also quite popular in the jumpers. Again, stunning look. And then we added a beautiful blue. It's a proprietary color for us. It's not a navy, it's not a sky, it's sort of a beautiful in-between color with the blue crystals. And if you look closely in the blue crystals, they're really silver, a little bit of navy blue, and a little hint of teal. Those are the color combinations, and of course the dial that's hidden in the back with our logo.
And so the matte with the black shiny rail, what would you call the black shiny rail?
So we have the black matte with the gloss rail, black matte with the black matte rail, black matte with a gunmetal. That's what we call this. This sort of silvery color is gunmetal. It's got a patina to it that actually varies based on how you look at it. And then we, of course, have the black matte with a very muted, tasteful gold. Again, it's not quite a rose gold, it's not a pink, but it's just a very sort of muted, brassy looking gold. And then, of course, our 3 gloss, which is our sparkle gloss, gloss with a gloss rail, and then we have a gloss with our gunmetal rail, and then, of course, our 2 beautiful crystal helmets.
Each helmet comes with the wide brim and the standard brim.
It does. We designed this to be, certainly for our riders, so our riders have the option, but also keeping in mind our tack shop owners, our small business owners, they, like us, are feeling the pinch of all these tariffs and everything along those lines, so we made it easier for them so they can carry one color combination, one style in the Presidente helmet, and each one comes with both the regular brim and our sun brim in the box. So they don't have to carry 2 different models. They can just carry one model, and it certainly helps them, and they can pass the savings along to our riders. So it's really win-win. We're all trying to help each other in the industry, and we thought this was an innovative design both for the riders and to help out our small business owners.
So this is where I get the palms, and no, they're not legal for dressage, but they sure are legal for your warm-ups and for your hauling your horses. And why not haul your, we did a trailer video recently of how loud that is on the trailer. These palms are amazing, and they make colors. Still at AP Hassinger at their warehouse in Aberdeen, and we were just talking about possibly doing like a Zoom in-person kind of meet showcase kind of thing with either Amy and Jim, the FEI vet, or one or both of them. But what I have always loved, and you guys know this, is their where is it? Equicom and Equifocus. The feed in and the tube. And yes, I work with a lot of different brands. Some brands do not work well with certain breeds, with certain horses, certain times, and not all are 100% legal. I love these because they are legal. These palms come in all different kinds of colors. I cannot tell you how good this smells. When I tell you that they need to make a candle in that smell, I'm not even kidding. But this is just to soothe the sides of the mouth and the bit. Absolutely fantastic. I have not tried the leather grip stick, but that is legal. And this wrapping is not legal for dressage, but it is legal for breed disciplines. Check your rules. And then the cleaner, absolutely fantastic. This is the Equa Focus. She's getting Equa Calm for me right now. Also make girths, reins. Oh, look at those reins. Oh, that's fantastic. And their own bits and boots. Y'all know these are some of my favorite boots. They only have the fluff on the top, not on the bottom. Check out last year's YouTube, and Amy gives a great presentation on all things, but she tells you all about my favorite boots. And they're in a good price point and super affordable, so check them out. These reins are fantastic because I've got like really bad arthritis and carpal tunnel.
Tell your story, Em.
Oh no. These are patented reins, and these are patented because I had a riding accident and broke my hand across here. I was riding and a horse spun, and I went to grab the martingale and instead got my hand stuck underneath it and snapped it in half. So I can't actually make a fist. The best I can do is hold my reins with 2 fingers, and I ride a stallion. And he's pretty soft, but at times he can be bold. So I needed a way to be able to hold my reins where they didn't slip out. So you put your thumb in between these grooves. I'm sorry, your first finger and thumb, and then they can't come out. And so that way, when I ride, I can half halt softly with my fingers. And it also helps with hand fatigue, because if you're always holding your reins like this and locking your arm, then you lock your bicep and you lock your shoulder. And when you lock all of this, you tend to lock up your back and whole body. So instead, if we can lock our fingers here, just think about like using chopsticks. When you eat with chopsticks, it's the same concept. You hold here, and then this is soft, so you can do half halts, and then all of a sudden now this muscle is softer, this is softer, my shoulders are softer, so now I'm giving an elastic feeling ride. So that's how they were designed.
I wonder if I can, because I can't fully close my hand either. But see, the thing is, like, so many reins are made so far apart with the notches.
Yeah,
That's comfortable.
it is. It reduces hand fatigue, and so
I'm pushing my thumb against naturally. That is lovely.
So a lot of
Let's
the
not judge
hunter
my
riders,
man.
jumper riders, and dressage riders love the connection.
Well, it's also rough, so it's not going to get too slick. And
No, yeah, most of the riders love it because it just really increases connection, which really improves your communication with your horse. So you, in effect, have a more effective ride.
are those on the website?
They are.
Well, peppermint and vanilla. No wonder it smells so good. I haven't tasted it yet, but yeah, I'm serious. Make it a candle.
I don't know that I would taste it.
I want the first candle.
Look,
We didn't want to use the same scents because we didn't realize it might not smell good. Apple, vanilla, and peppermint might not smell good when it gets warm. So this is actually just the peppermint component.
And you put this on
your boots or
that'll
on
wake you
your
up.
hands.
That's nice. Okay.
On your seat, any place that you want to stick.
Got it.
Yeah, you just roll it up like that, and either on your gloves,
on
your knees,
on your hands for the
saddle.
reins.
Exactly, and you won't lose them. And then it comes right off just with a warm towel, and it smells good. Ooh,
Oh, it smells.
it's really good.
It smells
It's
amazing.
a really yummy peppermint.
These are also really great, like gifts for this year, stocking stuffers too.
Yeah,
Heck
absolutely.
yeah.
You can and they're designed to be small, so you can actually just slide it in your pocket. And granted, I have some earbuds in here, but that way I keep mine in my pocket. So if I'm getting ready to go show, like after I've warmed up, right before I walk in, if I'm gonna jump some bigger jumps, I just in a little bit on my hands, slip it in my pocket, and off I go. That's why they were designed to be smaller and narrow, so you could stick it either in a front or a back pocket and keep it with you when you go showing.
So I've used the butter, I think, on a towel because we didn't have face gloss, and it's not too glossy, and it was lovely, and the horses were lovely with it.
Yeah, I've used that as well.
Oh yeah, this is like my go-to. The socks, they have Dirty Word socks.
I'll
They
show you
have
that one.
Shake and not stir up.
Here's our dirty words: rail, four faults, refusal, off course. So these are all of our dirty words. Of course, our show bills and our shot glasses, and then this is
Shake and not stir.
shake and not stir up.
Love
So
it.
with our martini glasses. So we do have adult socks in addition to the beautiful
Look how pretty.
pink with the gray
That is
bits.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Just
these
beautiful.
And these are padded. They're thick.
Oh yeah, we love a good padded.
So it's
yeah.
soft on top.
Love a
but
good
if you feel
padded
down
sock.
here, it's thick.
Oh yeah.
So they're super comfy.
That
They support
is
your
super
feet.
comfy.
And it's got ankle support.
Love that. You guys are on it.
Yeah.
Snow stirrup, some snowflake. I love the snowflake. What great stocking stuffers.
Yeah. And then we've got our traditional just navy and black. But we have them designed for children as well. So they're junior sizes and adult sizes.
Love it. Amy at AP Hassinger has allowed me to use code MINDSET so everyone can get 15% off. That includes the helmets, the bit butter that smells like amazing. Throw a wick in it yourself. I swear it smells absolutely amazing. The pants, the shirts, which I didn't even really get to show you. They have t-shirts for the kids, show shirts for the adults. That includes the Focus and the Calm, the reins for people with gnarly fingers like me. But I think I want to make this, I haven't made this really, really clear. I will be here back in North Carolina at Carolina Horse Park often throughout the year. And I will also be at the harness track for a straight Western dressage show It is, I think, 13 minutes from the harness track to here. And I think from here to Carolina Horse Park is like 15 minutes. So if you're in the area, even if they're not at the show, if you're planning on coming down to either showgrounds for a horse show, just message and see if you can come try some stuff on. I know that helmets are very personal and you need to feel them. God, these things are the best thing I've ever worn. Truly, they just fit me like a glove. I feel very safe in them and they don't feel heavy and hot. So again, Code Mindset, thank you for everything here from AP Hassinger and the entire team. I'm so thrilled to be working with them. Code Mindset for 15% off.